matter what I do. I mean, I put a clamp on the emergency brake and run it as tight as it can go, and it still won't hold the disc. So at some point I'm going to have to tear it down a little bit and find out what's going on with that. There may be some adjustment inside that emergency brake lever in the back. I'm not sure. I've not researched it all that much. Two things I've had to fix. I had a rip ball joint boot on the front. I don't know. It may have showed up like that when they delivered it. I'm unsure. And then the driver's side rear hub has got just a slight bit of play in it. And most people wouldn't worry about it. You know, it's not getting hot, it's not squeaking, it's not, you know, making any noise. But I know it's not supposed to be like that. So at some point I'm gonna have to tear it down. It may be the spacer, or, you know, I could have a bad bearing, I'm not sure. But other than that, I have not done much of anything else to it. I have taken some undercoating, sprayed the bottom of the car in some places that needed it. I was getting some echo on some of the fender wells inside there. They're made out of sheet metal, so those got a good coated rubberized coating on them to quiet them down a little bit. But for the most part, I mean, I love it. I drive it as often as I can and as far as I can. I'm really looking forward, you know, to some car shows coming up where I can actually get out and drive it. The AC is still working pretty amazing. One thing I did do is, you know, when they delivered it, as you can see right there, that's a drain tube. So when they delivered it, the tube just came straight out and sort of dripped down, and I went down to O'Reilly's and they had a 90-degree little tube there that sort of directed the water down. So what I did is I went ahead and put that on, and it worked a lot better than the water running down the inside of the fiberglass, and that little piece of metal, or a piece of tube, was, you know, a few bucks. So I did upgrade that, and as you can see, we just had the AC on. We just took it out, and the AC is still draining water down there. The AC works very, very well in the car, which I said in the last video. But overall, I'm very happy with the build. Like I said, things are starting to settle down. It's starting to ride a little better. It's starting to drive a little better. And I think that was just, it was so new and it needed time. It needed to be driven a little bit to get everything going. But if you're thinking about a JPS Suby Coupe, you know, I think they're quality cars. I think they're very good for the money, and I think you'd be pretty happy with them. So until the next video, thanks.